Hello, 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 everybody. My favorite video game franchise of all time. Hello, hello, hello. A Final Fantasy game I have never played before. Hello, 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 everybody. The job system. Huzzah! Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how you're supposed to combat that. Hello, 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 everybody. I was killed by squirrels.
Hello, 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 everybody. And it was this game that motivated me to keep going.
Hello, hello, hello.
There you go. Check that out. That is the teaser for the next phase of the stream. That's right. New VTuber model. New layouts. New everything. It's bright. It's shiny. It's different. And, of course, the premiere of playing Final Fantasy VII. Now that we're finishing up 6 here. So now you have a date for when 7's going to start, too. How about that? On top of it, it's going to be a big thing that day. That's going to be a big debut day for it. The whole shebang, the new everything. And during that, we're going to be doing some bunch of fun stuff. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII. We're going to be doing a bunch of other things. I've got some games I can give away, that type of thing. It'll be fun. We'll have a good day. We'll just kind of hang out and have fun and do a whole bunch of weird side, fun, silly stuff. I haven't figured it all out, still working on some scheduling things and everything like that, but look forward to it. Put it on the calendar, circle it, put a little dot next to it, maybe a question mark? I don't know, but yeah, that is the plan. That is the teaser. It's going to be going up online. You can find it on the YouTube channel. You can find it over on my TikTok. You're going to be able to find it on my Twitter. Everywhere you'll be seeing that trailer. Because I am super hyped about this, man. I am going to be spreading the word like no one's business. I cannot wait to show this stuff off. I cannot wait. I've been working on this for weeks now, and I cannot wait to show off some of the stuff we've come up with. That being said, that's not what we're here for today. No, we're here for something else that's super awesome and special. We're here to finish Final Fantasy VI. That's right. We've done everything. We've almost everything. We skipped the stupid dragons. Because I wasn't going to go back and... Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we skipped the Apocalypse Dragons. But you know what? That's okay. There's not really any story there as much as there is. The story is they exist. So beyond that, we don't have much else to say about that story-wise. I didn't feel too bad about skipping them. But other than that, we've done pretty much everything in the game. Anything I could find that was story-related, that had any bit of story content to it, we've done it. So, other than the things like I forgot to bring this character to go with and we did this bit, and missed a few bits of unique dialogue because of that. I didn't know. Hindsight. Am I right? But that's what we're going to be doing tonight, is putting the big finale on this. We're not stopping until it's done. Again, we're getting through all of Kefka's Tower tonight. I don't know how long it's going to take. I literally have not done this dungeon in... Oh. Well... I was gonna say how long it's been since I've done this dungeon, but that number's kind of depressing. Ouch. I'm old. I was there when the net was young. I saw the great web rings being forged. But there was another forged in secret. A Google to rule them all. That being said, I am just having fun tonight. I am just having a good time. Plus, we got Final Fantasy 16 coming out this weekend, which I am going to be playing on my own in my off time. We will play it for the stream, but once we get to that point, because we have a long way to go. more than 10 games, because we have spin-offs, sequels, all sorts of different things, other things we're playing through the whole retrospective. So we're not even 10 games away. We're more than 10 games away from getting to Final Fantasy 16 on stream. But we will get there. And now that we, tested out the demo using my capture card, hopefully by the time we get there, I'll have upgraded to a 4K capture card and we'll have a nice visuals for it and everything like that. But you know what? Worst comes to worst, we got something that works. And that's good. That makes me feel secure about the future of this whole project. So, that being said, I think we'll dive into the game for tonight, because we've got a long way to go. To the game grid! So, we are set. We have everything in place. We have pretty much every character above level 70. We've got a lot of people know a lot of cool magic. Also, I was doing a little bit of grinding off stream with these guys just to see if I could get some of the abilities learned from espers and whatnot. And guess what I came across? She is unequipped with everything. That's not what I wanted at all. That's this. A Celis Triad. What is the Celis Triad, you might ask? Well, it says right there at the bottom. See? A necklace with 3 star-shaped bangles on its chain. Since Celestial Triad. Reasonable. Reduces the MP cost of all magic to 1. Yeah. I only got 1. It's a very rare drop off of a very tough monster. I knew a way to farm more if I really wanted it, but I'm happy with just 1 because then I can give it to whoever has the Soul of Thamasa and double cast with 1 MP spells. I'll take it. So, that said, shall we count down to it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going in. Womp, 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 womp. It's time we took the battle to Kefka's doorstep. What's wrong, Soleus? The gods of the Warring Triad control the magic of the Esper world. If we destroy them... You're worried about what might happen. I can't say for sure, but... Espers! And even magic itself could vanish from the world. And if that happens, what'll happen to Terra? It is a good question. Form 3 parties. We know we want to have Terra in 1, Celeste in 1, and Strago in 1. So probably our 3 best casters. From there we want to have a good physical damage dealer in each. Actually, put those 2 together because they're, we ship them. So we'll do Sabin, Shadow, and Gao. And then finally, we can put Go-Go and Umaro in? Or we can put 2 of these guys in. Honestly, I mean, Rome's got some pretty good magic stats. What is their magic at? 111? His stats are awful. His stats are... You know what? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put those... Actually, put her in that party. Put Umaro in that party, and put Go-Go in that one. And leave these 2 out. As much as I hate leaving the Moogle behind, because I do love Moogles. Moogles are superior to all other cute things. They are small, foul-mouthed, fuzzy, alcoholics, and they like to dance. You can't go wrong with a Moogle. Mog stats kind of suck, and I don't really see us... There's better things we can do than dance in the final dungeon. And Setzer, I don't like slots. The other option is giving him Gil Toss. I don't like being poor. So, let's see what this tower is like. Whoa. It's kind of a creepier version of the floating continent, really. Which I guess would make sense, because I imagine part of the floating continent exists, this is built out of it. The Warring Triad awaits. Right. But how warring is it? Oh, geez, look at this place. Ooh, I like the music, though. That is good music. Alright, we should probably actually, equip people while we're here. Right now, no one has anything equipped, which is probably bad. Equipment. Oh, sure, she can have Ultima Weapon. She's not going to really be using it. She's almost entirely magic-based, so... let's see, what do I have that I can give her that's... Horse armor is good, but really I'd want something more so, like White Dress. White Dress boosts magic, so... I'll give her that, and let's see, in terms of shields for this final dungeon, let's give her an Aegis shield, just because she's wearing some pretty light armor. Soul of Thamasa, and the Celis Triad. Let's see, we have Master Scroll, so let's give him that and the Genji Glove. And yeah, you can have all the Genji stuff. That's fine. Tiger Fang, naturally. I only have one pair of sprint shoes and I have 3 groups. There's gonna be some slow-moving people. Let's see, we can give him the safety bit. Go-Go can have the Holy Rod. Red Cap. A Thunder Shield? I mean, what are his... His stats aren't exactly much better than anybody else's here. Can I give him a lance? Can he actually equip lances? No. Except for the impartisan. I'm not gonna do that. Ah! Alright. Group 2. We have the Falchion, Crystal Helm, Crystal Mail. Should I just do this? No, because... oh, yeah, I could. I'm gonna give him the other Genji glove so he can have double wings. Or wing edge, or whatever those things are. She needs a gold hairpin. And a ribbon. I know what you're thinking, Vry. I don't think you have enough gear to make this work. And it's entirely possible. But you know what? You don't know until you try. And you don't try until you start the stream and just jump into things blindly. That's what it's all about, really. I mean, that's how we've gotten this far, somehow. And just because I really like this combination. And we have the Holy Lance. I mean, it seems like it's just crying out for, hey, do something with this. You get the other gold hairpin to help you with your casting. I'll give you an earring too. To be fashionable. Gotta look so pretty. Old man Strago. Let's see here. You do Gauntlet, which will give him extra defense. Definitely want to give him Hyper Wrist. We'll also toss on an earring for him, just because, you know, he uses it. Okay, Mog is not in the party, Setzer's not in the party, so I think I forgot everyone else. Alright. We're ready to go. What is this? Leave? Oh, no. I don't want to leave. Whoa! So, a Great Malboro, Vector Lithos, which is just a little dragon thing. And since everything is just one, why don't we just dual cast Ultima with her? I'm pretty sure that'll take care of most things. Since she almost has a completely maxed magic stat on top of everything. Oh look! Terra a Hypno Crown. Which is, oddly enough, a realm item. Despite the fact that almost certainly it was kind of verbatim meant for Terra? Because she wore one at the beginning? Well, I guess that's kind of would be in bad taste to give her the Hypno Crown at this point. Oh. So on top of things, we're also getting pieces of the city of Vector mixed in with all this other stuff. And like the Magitech factory. Oh, and now, of course, after we leave Setzer behind and be like, you know, I don't think Setzer's right, we get his best weapon as we walk in here. Fixed dice. That's not a dragon! Wait. Wait. The other one didn't die. I'm confused. Like, I saw the slice in half, and then, like, the sprite stuck around, so I thought maybe it missed? But then I won. I don't know. Uh-huh. Well, I think this is as far as we can go with party number 1. We'll need someone else to come and bail us out of this. Yeah, I think we have to get someone on the other side to push that button. So... Party number 2, you're up! Like, her magic stats are... I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to do it on some of these with her. Cast Holy on it. Jeez. Wait. Are they like... Oh, there's 3 of them. They're stacked on top of each other? How weird is that? I don't know if that's intentional or a bug or what, but... That was really weird. There's just like a pile of little lizards. Ooh. Equip. That's her and Terra's best armor. I do like the little boomerang animations. They're just... I don't know why. It's just one of those things where it's just kind of like the weirdest freaking weapon in this game. Oh! Split choice of direction. Let's see, does this lead to anything good? The pinwheel. You know, in case you want to just stick your head out the window and go, whee! I don't know what... Oh. Oh. Why does Ultima heal them? I mean, not Ultima Holy. That's a weird thing. I've never known a Malboro to be like, oh yes, I am one with the Lord. Smoker's lung, you know? Because they're Malboros. Like Marlboro. Or however you pronounce that cigarette company's name. I don't know. See, I brought 8 potions with me to the final dungeon. We're fine. And we're in the bathrooms. Oh no, we're in the jail cells of... Yeah, she should probably just cure everybody at this point. Leave the... Although I am kind of curious what this thing is back here. Because it looks like it's, maybe a dark version of Ultima Weapon? I don't know. What is this? Ultima Buster. I am the one known as Ultima. Forged an eternity ago. I was placed here. And then forgotten in the mists of time. Long have I pondered what I should do. Long, long have I pondered. But now it seems I have an answer. He has little gears in his back. Eat pinwheel? I guess. So is this the actual Ultima weapon, or is this... I'm not 100% clear. What was the Ultima that we fought before? Or is this just the true form of that Ultima? Oh, he has nothing to steal. Why am I stealing them? Because I'm not paying attention to the messages, that's why. I will say, the I've pondered long, not nearly as impressive as I do not bleed, for I am strength incarnate. Well, that's probably why he didn't say that, because... yeah, he ain't strength incarnate now, is he? And apparently that unlocks a save point, which is a weird throwback to Final Fantasy V? Strangely enough. Like, defeat a boss to unlock a save point? Which I don't think I would have needed a save point if I didn't fight the boss. And I don't have any tents. So it doesn't really matter. Well. Aw, they're cute! Ha, foolish movers, you can't silence Celeste. She bears the power of... a ribbon! Oh wait, I shouldn't come in here. See the red light? That means recording is in progress. We'll have to wait till they're done. I wonder if they're making a movie. Wait a minute. The writers are on strike. Screw them. I'm going in. Solidarity. And I just instantly dated this. That's okay. Alright, so there's... two paths, but one doesn't appear to go anywhere? Oh wait, I have a good hunch about how to know where that goes. Remember how there was a weird exit pipe in the like one of these big exit things in the room with the first treasure chest that we found? How much you want to bet that that goes back to that? I got me a hunch. Okay, so from here we go just down. There's a couple different ways I can go. Looks like. Oh, no, there's actually only one way I can go. Because these are one-way directional. Again, this weird stack-up of lizards. Leaves me a question, can I just kill them all at once? Oh. No, why did you do that? Yes. You don't have to work your way through the stack like a Matryoshka doll. Okay, why do you have a healing rod? Imagine this is intentional. Like, I can't remember if in the original you could actually see, like, how many enemies were on the screen. Like, down there it says, like, Vector Lithos 4, right? I can't remember if it actually did that originally. Maybe it's just, like, Vector Lithos. And you're like, oh, okay, it's a Vector Lithos. And you kill it. Wait, there's still a Vector Lithos. Locke's almost dead. Now I'm wondering why... Oh, because I give him a hyper wrist to up his strength. When I really should give him the Brigand Glove so he can attack, he can mug. Aha, we're on the first floor. Wait, what? There's no way we're on the first floor. Oh, it's cute. I want to say this is the first time we've seen an Ahriman. Why are you picking unlock? It's like you doom him, you throw every spell you can on him. Are you that intimidated by a thief? Hello, little dragon. Oh, that is not a dragon. Oh, I didn't want her to do runic, but... Alright. I mean, we might just kill him before we get back to... Yeah. Before we even get round to Celeste taking another turn. But that's not a dragon. He gave us a crystal orb. 4 dragons remain. I know. I skipped a bunch of them. This is crystal orb. Boosts maximum MP by 50%. I don't even know who I would put that on. Like, it'd be more interesting if I could go, if it would allow me to break the 999 limit, but... Oh, we're getting close to the throne room. Right? So that's... Alright. So I guess that means we need to switch now. Come on, old man. We're gonna teach them a lesson this time. I don't know. So Great Malboro absorbs Holy and Earth. What a weird creature. I mean, the Earth I get, kinda, because it's, you know, a giant plant monster. But then at the same time, it's like... Alright, this seems like it might continue onward. Unless... Game, we're gonna have a conversation about the difference between dinosaurs and dragons. Because they're not the same. What does this lead? Oh, interesting. Just a couple of chests. A nutkin suit. And a gauntlet. Some less than great items, honestly. I don't know if is the Nutkin suit better than the Behemoth suit? No. Yeah. It's like only one character that can use suits like that. Or two characters. I guess it's not a sure thing that you'd have a behemoth suit by this point, but... thought I remember getting it from like a story boss, so... Everyone's trying their spells to defeat the Great Behemoth, and Umuro's just like, smash! Anything else in here? No, not really. Guess we'll go this way. I don't know. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe I should have, you know, just maybe stopped in at a town and bought some supplies before we get in here. Maybe? Can I go in this tube? Do I dare go in the tube? I don't know where the tube goes. Oh. It just spits me right back out where I was. I guess it's probably because the conveyor belt only goes one direction, so if you actually felt like you needed to go back in a different way, yeah, you probably... Wait, someone's already been here. That chest is... Whoa. Ketu, Rahu, and Inferno. There's my chainsaw. So bad? I love Inferno. It's so bad. What a strangely random fight that was. You like just jumped down from the roof. I mean, I get it, like some of these things are like rebuilt, repurposed things we fought before. And in a way, it feels much like everything else in Kefka's tower, where it's just rebuilt versions of everything else he's had access to. Yeah, part of me is wondering, maybe I should have brought Setzer instead of, like, Gao or something, because... I'm realizing now, Gao is not... the most useful thing I've had in the... What the... It's a twinkly pink light. Which did... something. Good. I like it when things do something. Did anyone catch what it did? Oh. Oh wait, no, that's... That was supposed to be that way. I'm just misremembering things. My bad. Should I be using Ultima in every fight? Probably not, but... What does this lead to? Ooh, a green cute dragon. The skull dragon. I don't know why I'm doing this like manually, because I mean, the strategy is pretty much going to be the same as every other fight up to this point. There's nothing. Although I'm betting I could actually just kill it really quick with a Phoenix down. Yeah. I do like having Umaro in the party for just that reason. Three dragons remain. Boosts HP by 50%. Which I guess would be useful if I really wanted to have someone with max HP at this point. Again, right now everyone's pretty much in like the 7,000s. What? Opens the door, which I guess means we just need Team A. Oh. So, if Go-Go mimics Terra, does he mimic the dual cast, or does he mimic just casting Ultima? Maybe we should give that a try. I say that we should give that a try, and then I realize that something would have to survive back-to-back Ultimas for me to do that. I don't know too many monsters that are going to be able to survive, like, 20,000 damage. Oh good, he still remembers the last thing he did to mimic. Most things here won't survive one Ultima, let alone two. Another pinwheel. Well, thank you two for helping me get in the door. Innocent. Oh no! Oh no! More like Inno sent you back to your mama. Move out of the way! Oh, I have to move them out of the way. Oh, so apparently more pressure is what was required to open those other gates. Just putting a little pressure on it? That'll get you, like, through the door? But putting 4 tons of pressure on the button, that will get it to open the door and the gate. Does that make any sense to anyone? So that means... Oh, this is like... Oh, okay, so this ends up having to switch up the paths here. Because, yeah, that's going to lock her out. Which means... Switch back through the parties. She knocks that down. I think it's cool, the little floor panel opens up. Come on, old man, you can get up those stairs. Huzzah! Wait, what? That just caused the floor to... Whoa! That's bigger than, like, the freaking... Activating default battle program. Show your hall pass. We didn't get to see it, but if you tried to go through the trading post in the World of Balance, like the Imperial Guard outpost that was blocking the way to the cave, the Esper Cave, before you did the dinner and got permission to go there, you have to fight this thing. You cannot beat it at that point in the game. But you get some nice payback eventually. You know, by doing that. I think it's hilarious that its sprite is like 4 times bigger than anything, including Ultima Weapon. It's like, that's not a boss fight, that's Metal freaking Gear. And was hoping there'd be some way to go back and open the door for everybody else? Oh. I think that's the big finale. Right. So... how do we get down? Gamma? So in case it's not 100% clear what Cyan's doing, so when you give him both the Genji glove and the Master Okay, I can't get down from there. But we give him the Master Offering and the Genji Glove, he'll be able to do 8 attacks on random targets. Okay. Well, I guess they're all stuck. Until old man here goes and... Fine. We're fighting Demon. Ow. You want a metal cut? Haha, taste chainsaw. See, I like this version of him because it's a very nice sprite. Like, once again, it's one of those things where back on my old CRT TV, on the original Super Nintendo hardware, this guy didn't nearly look this good. But now I can see all the details. I can see the fact that he's got like a helmet on that's kind of got like this nice like face underneath that's got yellow eyes, that he's got like a body that's also got a face to it, all this other stuff. Very cool detail. Oh, I should probably point out that that's one of the Warring Triad. We just beat a god. He dropped a Radiant Lance. Is that better than the Holy Lance? It is! Let's see here. I should probably fully restore his. It's not great there for Gao, I know, but I'm working on very low resources here, because, as I've stated already, I'm kind of an idiot. Think of it as a challenge mode. There, we fought Demon. That might have done something. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get off these platforms. Wow! I just want to see how long it takes to kill it just punching it. So, can I get back there in any way? Like, oh, yes, I can. So I'm saying that, like, I had to have done something wrong, right? Innocent! Does this do something now, or? Okay, that was it. I was supposed to go that way and hit that button before going back and doing this button. How was I supposed to figure that out? I don't freaking know. You see, sometimes in order to go forward, we must go back. What sort of crazy wisdom is that? I don't know, I'm just reading these fortune cookies that I got from the convenience store. You went to the convenience store? Yeah. Did you pick up any potions or ethers or anything? No, just the fortune cookies and my milkshake. I hate you, Strago. I keep stabbing the steely beast, but it won't die. So we get to go through big doors. We don't have to fight the Guardian. However, we do have to fight another one of the Warring Triad. Time to fight another god. Fiend. Is there a difference between fiends and demons? Oh. Huh. I wonder if this will just kill them all. No, just do a little bit of damage. You think they thaw out eventually on their own? Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck here for a while. I find it weird that ribbon doesn't prevent the frozen condition for some reason. Oh, there we go. And he's gonna freeze us again. He punches her for casting Ultima? Punch, stab, 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 stab. Apparently he really doesn't. I don't even like the Ring of Fire effect, or the Ring of, like, Fiend's aura is trembling violently. You know, this might just kill her. Oh, okay. Instead it kills him. I was gonna say, if he does 1,000 damage for each retaliation for a magic attack, she might just be dead after this. But no, instead we killed him. And he gave a sword for Cyan. That's good. Cyan loves swords. I do love swords. Although I call them Eshwurge. We're not doing that. Doing what? The Celebrity Jeopardy bit. But I practiced. I was gonna give her like a thing to get her back. I just realized the fact that like she's down 15 MB since the start of this because of the Cells Triad. Crawl in there. Button 2 pushed, sir! I suppose if I really wanted to be, like, neurotic about it, I could just switch the Cells Triad to whatever party I'm currently controlling. Because, I mean, guess there's 3 groups. Each one has fought one member of the Warring Triad. Take a while to guess what's about to happen. Shocking twist! So she retaliates Ultima with Thundaga. Which really isn't a problem for Celeste, because... And we stole a Minerva Bustier. Which means now I have one for both Celeste and Terra. We destroyed the Warring Triad, but the power of magic isn't fading like it should be. Could Kefka have extracted the very source of magic from them? Well, what do you think he's been doing up here all this time? Heck yeah, give her Excalibur. That's awesome. Also, give her the Minerva Bustier. And save. I'm on a save point. Let me save. Dang it. There we go. All 3 buttons have been pushed. And you have to imagine, because these buttons are set up the way they are, maybe this was set up. Just maybe. Welcome, friends! I knew you'd come, so I've been practicing my greeting. How much do you have to destroy? Oh, this is the people down there. How much do you have to destroy before you'll have had your fill, Kefka? I've acquired the ultimate power. Observe. Such magnificent power. You're nothing more than fleas compared to me now. Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. to be destroyed? Maybe it is. But people can always rebuild, and new lives always be born. And time will destroy those as well. Why do people insist on creating things that will inevitably be destroyed? Why do people cling to life, knowing that they must someday die? Knowing that none of it will have meant anything once they do? Because it's not the end that matters. It's knowing that you have something to live for right now, at this moment. Something you've worked for. Something that's worth protecting. As long as you have that, that's enough. And did you all find your somethings in this broken world that's dying itself? Okay, it's driving me nuts. What are the 4 little flickering things behind him? Are they supposed to be butterflies? Coins that are constantly flipping over? Electricity? I don't know. I'm sorry to interrupt this moment of this is the big thing here, but that's driving me nuts. I don't know what those are. I'm just gonna go with lights in the machinery? I'm sure. Yes! Love. A person worth protecting. A wife and a child who live on within me. Friends and family. A peaceful kingdom. A loving brother who's always there to look out for me. Someone who's willing to accept me for who I am. An adorable little granddaughter. An obnoxious grandpa who I couldn't live without. Ooh, these people, all of them. Wow. Blech. You people make me sick. You sound like lines from a self-help book. If that's how it's going to be, I will snuff them all out. Every last one of your sickening, happy little reasons for living. No, Kefka, stop! And that is his light of destruction, throwing wave after wave of death in its wake. I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be dirt on the bottom of my boots, or dirt stuck to the bottom of that dirt. I'll destroy everything. I'll create my own empire of death. You can't destroy everything. People will always have dreams. No! When I'm through, there won't be anything left to dream about. Oh, it's Tyr and Celeste. The 2 protagonists from each half of the game. We won't let you hurt any more people. But what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? It ends here, Kefka! And now, in what is possibly one of the coolest things you can do in Final Fantasy, we are making a party out of everyone we brought with us, and essentially we have the basic party, which is the 4 people it starts with, and then every time one of them falls, dies, anything like that, they get replaced by the next one number. So if any of these 4 end up dying, then Edgar will jump in, and then whoever's in the 6 will take the next spot that opens up, etc., etc., etc. So what that does mean is I am definitely putting Gao and these 3 at the bottom of the list. This is not a tier list of how much I like them. Please don't think that. This is entirely about practicality. I'm bringing Locke in the first wave just simply because he can steal. I don't know if it'll do me any good, but... yeah. Proceed with that order. Let's do this. The final battle. Now we're throwing everything we have out at these guys. Something died there. I guess just one of his hands? Oh. See, this is the cool thing. You don't get this, really. If you ever hear any recordings of this song, like performed or anything like that, the song itself is called Dancing Mad. But the whole thing is, it comes in 4 movements. Each one is directly tied to one of the bosses in this tower. So when you transition to the next boss in the tower, the next movement takes over from the music. What you hear, usually when you hear recordings of it, is just all 4 movements done once in order, which also works. Actually, that's a good idea. Thanks for the idea, boss. I'm gonna put a haste on myself, too. Hey, we got an elixir out of it. It's actually useful. And by the way, if you actually want a really good version of this song, if you really like Dancing Mad, I know I'm talking over it, but yeah, that's why you're watching me, right? I really recommend the one that was done on the Distant Worlds albums, from the concerts. They actually wrote lyrics for it. It's like 12 minutes long, too. It's amazing. It's one of those things where it's like, I'll take that version of Dancing Mad over any version of One Winged Angel. I'm sorry, I just will. Alright. Are you dispelling all my hastes? You're mean. And here what? Next movement. I always wondered what the official lore was meant to be for, like, all of these statues. Because, I mean, they're sort of, like, goddess themed. But not really at the same time. It's like they're all different things. Like, this one is clearly, you see it and you're like, oh, it's the... What? Oh. Can you please Asuna her just so she can actually do her thing? Like, this one is clearly meant to invoke, like, Mary and Jesus, like Jesus lying prone, and now the actual finale. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to see what Kefka thinks of himself. The mad clown who's given himself godlike power. Life, dreams, hope. Where do they come from? Where do they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Such meaningless things. I'll destroy them all. And we're still on our starting party all the way at this point, which is pretty good. Oh, Heartless Angel. Yeah. So I'll say, I think I remember this being the one where... drops everyone down to 1 HP. The end draws near. He just had a head show up in his hands. Oops. Screwed it up. What's about to happen? Whoa! Holy moly. Like, that was nowhere near as damaging as Heartless Angel, but holy crap, was that an intimidating attack. Get it? Holy crap, because he's an angel. Vengeance. Havoc Wing. Oh! We did it! We beat him! Without needing any substitutes. Holy crap, yes! Oh man. The tower's collapsing! There's no time to lose! Come on, the airship is just up ahead, Kubo! Come on, everyone. We can make it if we all work together. Terra, what's wrong? Huh? Oh. The Magicite. Magic is disappearing. Espers are fading from the world. What'll happen to Terra? Come with me. I can use the last of my power to guide you out. Terra, no! Look? I don't remember this. This is pretty though. Cheyenne Ash. Cheyenne Garamond. Cyan, you think you could hit that switch? Mechanical devices are not my forte. I do believe I'm getting better at it, though. Take that, Trebek! Setzer. As? I imagine this is if you used custom names, it would change. Setzer Gabiani. Wait! Whenever you think you're right, you're wrong. And that's a big mistake. That what you always used to say, wasn't it, Daryl? Edgar as Edgar Roni Figaro, and Sabin as Sabin Rene Figaro. It's not like I wanted to dump all that responsibility on you. I knew you'd look out for the kingdom. I wanted you to be able to look out for you. That's why I went off to be stronger. Why does it look like he's flipping off the camera? Aww. little ornament tree thing. It's adorable. The fur! Watch the fur! I'm not a stuffed animal, Kupo! Crane game. And then there's Umaro. It won't open. Umaro Mania is running wild, brother. And of course, it would be better without the mysterious mimic from across the dimensional rift. Both buttons have to be pressed at the exact same time in the exact same way. Go, Mimic Celeste! Back to the void he goes. Aw, it's Gao Shiny. Shortcut! Take shortcut! Shortcut! Take shortcut! Ride the rocks down. Lock as lock. Lock a coal. And Celeste. Celeste share. Come on, this place is breaking apart! Look! I won't let go, I promise. Are you crazy? You almost got yourself killed for that? It's redemption for Rachel. Tara is wine glasses? Tara Branford. Oh? Father? Tara, we must part now. We Aspers will disappear from this world. You may fade as well. But perhaps if human part of you feels something strong enough, then maybe, just maybe you'll be able to remain here as a human. Aw, Realm. Realm Aroni, which has led a lot of people to believe that Clyde's last name was Aroni. Grandpa, you can't give up yet. Sorry, dear. Any more whining out of you and I'll paint your picture. Anything but that. But you know, someday I really would like to paint your portrait. On canvas, I mean. Oh, Realm, look what you've done. You can't make me go all misty-eyed. An apple. Interesting. An apple with a shuriken in it. The apple is interesting. I wonder what the apple symbolizes. Interceptor? Oh. Go on, Interceptor. Get going. Take care of yourself, boy. Baron, it looks like I can finally stop running. Come and find me, alright? His last name was Magus? Oh, well. He was terrible at hiding that. My name's Jeff Wizard. Come now, Strago. You can't let yourself be shown up by the kids. Gotcha! And you. The warrior who traveled through time and something, something, something. Follow me. The last piece of magicite. Terra, you've done enough. Your power's getting weaker. Terra isn't going to be able to hold out much longer. Crazy dive maneuver by Setzer. Aw, it's the kids. Don't give up hope, Katerin. I won't either. Not yet. Not yet? Terra! Terra? Oh? Thank you, Setzer. I told you, didn't I? She's the fastest ship in the world. Wow. Is there more? I don't really want to start final thoughts until we know we've got the ending done. Suppose I could talk about some, though. I have to apologize. I'm feeling somewhat emotional from all that. It's been a very long time for me. So, early on, when I first started playing this, one of the first things I said was that this was a very important game to me. On an emotional level. Because it wasn't just a game that I played in my childhood. It wasn't just the first Final Fantasy I played, because it wasn't. Honestly, 4 was the first one I ever played. But I played this when I was at a very dark place in my life, and I played it when it first came out. I was young. I was very young. Grade school, still. And the whole ending here, the why build when everything is going to be destroyed, why live when everyone's going to die, the finding something to live for, even in the face of utter pointlessness. That ending, not the ending, but that final scene before the final boss, stuck with me, and has stuck with me, so much that I have dreaded replaying this game. I was terrified of getting back to this point and finding out that it did not affect me at all. That it wasn't anything. It was just, a translation thing, or maybe it wasn't as good as I remember it, or anything like that. But no, it still means a lot to me, and that scene still gets me. 'Cause that's what you gotta do, right? You gotta find the things you can live for, because it's so easy to see everything as pointless. It's so easy to follow into Kefka's nihilism. But there are things worth living for, and they're not always big things. Sometimes it's just someone in your family, or friends, or something like that, And it can make all the difference. It can give you, the strength to say, not yet. And that's what this game was for me. And I'm glad to say it still holds up in that regard. It still means that much to me, and it still touches me in that way, and it still inspires me. And I hope it inspired all of you. I hope you all saw this ending and took something from it beyond just, hey, that's a Final Fantasy game. Because there was emotion there. There was something weighty to it. And it really kind of reshapes things, because if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, how much of Kefka did we see in the World of Ruin? He destroys a house early on when Celeste first meets Sabin. And then we just hear about the things he's done in the World of Ruin. We never see it. We never see him. We never see anything of it. It almost feels like he's absent from the story. And that's because he is. little bit more here. Aw, Kefka had her baby. New life in spite of it all. Just flew past and said hi. Hey, it's all the people rebuilding and... Oh, they're rebuilding the destroyed house! They're building, despite being destroyed. Huh? Plants growing! That doesn't seem like much, but we were told very on that no plants had grown since the World of Ruin came into being. And of course, the might of Figaro! What? Letting the wind blow through her hair? Just a fly through of all the various areas. With, of course, the pigeons. Or the birds that were the ones that signaled Celeste that Locke was still alive and where to find people. Okay, that's the end. So what I was saying was, with Kefka, he's absent for most of the second half of the game. Despite the fact that he is the main villain, he is not the primary antagonist of the second half. The antagonist is apathy and nihilism, depression, fear. It's that the party has to overcome in order to get to the end. Each and every one of them has to find that thing to live for in order to be ready for the final battle, to join the party again, to find the will to fight and defend this world. They've all fallen into places that are dark and are alone and whatnot, and it's up to them to find the places. So the actual enemy that the party must fight in the second half of the game is to find purpose, not Kefka. Kefka's not part of the story in the second half. He's not a story until the very end. And the entire point is that's when the ultimate confrontation comes into effect. He counters them. Why do this? What is the point? We're all gonna die. Everything's gonna be destroyed. Why bother? and they counter. And everything they counter with is exactly the thing they found the desire, the need, the thing they found to keep going with. And that, right there, is why this stands out as such a strong entry in Final Fantasy for me. Because it's more than anything, it's not about saving the world. We already failed at that. We failed to save the world halfway through the game. Now it's about finding the character, the will to keep going. That inner strength. Because without that, what's the point of saving the world at this point? If no one's going to care whether we go on or not. And that really, I think, is what makes this a strong Final Fantasy game. Beyond that, what else do I think about the game? Is it everything I thought it was? Was it everything I hoped for? Was it everything that I remember it being? More or less. There were some things there that just didn't hold up. Some parts where it was like, why is this? Things that didn't make sense or were too confusing. And then in other parts, it's like very clear, like go here, go here, go here, go here. And then at other points, it's just kind of like, just go places until you find the right one. And it's just kind of like, it was uneven at points. And part of that has to do with the fact that the second half, once you get, go to Daryl's tomb and get the Falcon, the game becomes very open-ended. And the problem is, the game itself is not scalable. Everything has a set level. So it becomes very open, but also like you can go anywhere to recruit the rest of your party. Or, and we didn't do this, but it is something you can do, you can go straight to Kefka's tower with just Setzer, Edgar, Sabin, and Celeste. You end up having to have a party, 2 parties of 1 and a party of 2. But you can do it. Don't recommend it, but it is an option. But then you end up with this thing where you're constantly bumping into what level should I be for this? And it's not entirely clear what order you should be doing these events in. That and the fact that there's a lot of easily missed dialogue by not doing it in the right order. Like, we did the Gao's father event. Great event, lots of laughs, but also really heartstring pulling, as Gao confronts his father and his crazy dad. There is, like, twice as much dialogue in those scenes, depending on who you've recruited already. There's a whole thing where they're trying to find outfits for him, and depending on who you've got, if you have already recruited Locke when you do it, he's there, and he tries to put Gao in an identical outfit to him, and there's some funny dialogue involving that. There's a lot of instances of that in the game. A lot! There is so easy to miss additional dialogue, even in things that are completely optional and pointless. Did you not take Terra to the ancient castle? Well, you're going to miss a little bit of dialogue about her reflecting on the fact that the queen during the War of the Magi had fallen in love with Odin. She has a little bit of dialogue there about that, but that's only if you take Terra in that party when you click on the book. And there's a lot of the easily missed stuff, and some of it is great character moments. And that, it just pulls at me because it's one of those things where I'm like, that's awesome, but also, it sucks that people are going to miss this. Because they will. We did. We missed at least 3 or 4 scenes that we could have gotten by having a different party makeup or doing things in a different order. I can tell you that. I know. So with all that said, do I still think this is the best one? I don't know. I really don't. If anything, it's a close contender with 9. Those two. It's got to be one of those two, in my opinion. Really. The problem I have with 9, and we'll get to it, is just I'm not a huge fan of the ending. I think it's a weak finish. Whereas this, the ending is what ties it all together. Like the confrontation with Kefka. It puts it all together into one big, tidy bow and makes everything that you've done just that much better because of it. And I think that's what sets this apart from so many of the other games in the Final Fantasy series, is this one nails the finish. Beyond that, I mean, I love the characters. I like the fact that they had the little nods of Go-Go from 5 in there, and since I don't think Gilgamesh is in this version unless you're playing like the advanced version or something like that was on the GBA. I think they put Gilgamesh in. But Go-Go is our only nod to like the interdimensional rift and what happened in 5. Although there's plenty of theories out there that Go-Go was actually General Leo and Go-Go was all these other characters. It was Emperor Gestal. All likeliness, it's just the great mimic. Go-Go, again. The side characters were fine. I mean, they're completely optional. You don't need Go-Go, you don't need Umaro, so they're completely optional to recruit. Like, more optional than the others. Mog sort of falls into that category, but he's got more tie-in to this whole thing. But the rest of the characters, as I said, Terra being a potential big first representation of a possible Arrow Ace character in a Final Fantasy game, in a video game at all, from 1994. That's surprising. Celeste and Locke have a wonderful story together about finding one's own value and redeeming your past mistakes. There's so many echoes that if you go back and watch just the interactions with Locke, everything from the fact of why he's so hung up on protecting Terra and Celeste for different reasons, but kind of the same reason, since Rachel both lost her memory and looks like Celeste. And then you have the fact that even right at the very end, Locke saves Celeste from falling, just like he failed to do for Rachel. You know, Locke's story is arguably like the biggest through line through the entire game. The brothers, Figaro, I mean, their whole story about wanting to give up the kingdom and who gets to sit on the throne, who should sit on the throne. Neither of them want it, but one of them has to do it. And then using the double-headed coin to, you know, give your younger brother the freedom he wants. In turn, to find out that your younger brother, what he wanted was to get strong enough to support his older brother when he took the throne. I mean, Strago is about finding that, you know, just because you're old doesn't mean you're useless. Realm is about appreciating the family she does have. Shadow is confronting his past and realizing. I want to say there was different dialogue in the version I played when I was younger, where he mentions to Interceptor that he needs to take care of her. As in, like, go take care of Realm. And sure enough, if you look at the end scene when they're rebuilding the town in Thamasa, Interceptor's running around. He's there waiting for them. Now, Interceptor got out. And it's just like, probably the strongest character-driven Final Fantasy. The characters are what makes this one. The situation is, the first half is cliché. The second half is, well, I mean, as I said, Kefka is not really an important part of the story, which seems weird until you realize what the story actually is. Mechanics-wise, I don't know, it's one of those things where I'm used to it, so I don't know how it comes off, but some of the mechanics are interesting, some of them are weird, some of them are just annoying. I was never a fan of Gao's rages, and maybe that's just because I never got a good one, but that's also because I have no freaking clue what any of them do. They have like a random move set and random buffs for each and every one. Like, oh yeah, you pick this one. What does that mean? Well, apparently it means you get protect and float and shoot lasers. Cool! How was I supposed to know that before I turned it on? Well, now you know. Well, then how do I know about getting what I should leap at to get? Well, just do it until you get stuff, and then, find one you like. Oh, come on. It's just way too much work for very little anything. Combine that with the fact that you've already got a blue mage in the form of Straga with a much more traditional blue mage setup. Paint is situational at best. Really, Paint comes off as more so like a Beastmaster in 5, where you need it to unlock all of the blue magic for the other character. But at least in 5, you could put learn on your Beastmaster by using the job system, and then learn and control and everything you need, right? Whereas this, you just need to tag team Strago and Realm together to get everything. So mechanic-wise, it's one of those things where it's like, I end up just using a handful of characters for everything because everyone else seems so situational at best. And that's kind of sad, because then they don't, get the attention and everything like that, and you end up missing situations where you could have brought them along and got extra dialogue because they're like, I don't want that character. Also wasn't a huge fan of, I like the Magicite to learn magic. I don't like that Magicite is used for stat progression. Like, every time you level up with certain Magicite, you'll get 2 bonus strength and 2 bonus stamina, or extra HP, or whatever. And if you want to maximize your stats, you have to, figure out a proper leveling routine. Someone in my YouTube comments had made mention the fact that way earlier in the game, they're like, by the time I got to this point, I was already level 50. I'm like, well, you just screwed yourself, because you're never going to get max strength doing that. Or max magic. So it becomes one of those things where, I don't know, I wasn't very fond of that. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't horrible. I'm not going to say that. It was workable. But it's just that extra level of micromanagement that I really didn't need. I don't need to be sitting there monitoring and figuring out what the soft and hard caps of all of my stats are so I could properly utilize my Magicite while leveling. It's just not worth it. Beyond that, I don't know. Would I still rate it as high? I'm still thinking on that. Because I think I would. Just simply because yeah. I'm a sucker for characters over mechanics anyway. Story over mechanics. I'll take a good story. I'll forgive anything for a good story. Anyone who's read my reviews of, like, Dragon Age 2 know that. Especially if it's character-driven story. I love that sort of thing. And that's what this is. The only thing where it was, like, bad was, like, honestly, the weakest the story was the first half, the World of Balance. Because it's really, really cliche. This is Empire bad. Why Emperor want power? Because Emperor like power. No more reason than that. You know, it comes off as really cliche and everything, and that's only because of the fact that it serves as a juxtaposition to what comes after. I mean, you have this whole setup where this cliche storyline about the rebels versus the Empire and all this stuff, and ultimately it comes to the big dungeon in the floating continent, which honestly felt longer in some regards than the final Kefka Tower dungeon. Though that just may have been because of the fact we were so underleveled for it. And we had to grind for like an hour on there. Because we couldn't get off. So... And then you get to the end, and it's just kind of like, this is the big battle, we're gonna stop them, we're gonna win, yeah! And then it's like, nope. This was all pointless. And it sets the tone. This was pointless. You failed. Why? Why did you even bother? Just give up at this point. Why aren't you giving up? What's keeping you going? And that's what leads you into the next part, where things get good. And I suppose that's probably, like, the bigger thing, is just, like, the first half is... It's not bad, it's just cliche. And, of course, you don't want to tell people, like, no, wait till the second half, because then you risk giving away the spoiler of what happens at the end of the floating continent. Alright, so I think my final thoughts on this one is... still a must-play for fans. Absolutely on the short list of entries in this series that must be played. Do I still think it's better than 7? But we'll get into why that is next time. Because, oh man, once we get into 7, you're going to see a very different side to the me. And I don't just mean the fact that we're going to have a new VTuber model. I mean, you're going to see a side to me that's just like... I have had so many fights about that game in my life. So many arguments. And now I get to go through it all with you guys. So, yay. Anyway, I think we're going to call it a night there. I think it's a bit earlier than usual, but you know what? We're done. We're through the game. We beat it. It's awesome. I mean, we could go through the concept art, I guess, but that's not really super interesting stuff. And other than the occasional thing, I don't know. If I find something super cool in there, I'll put it on Twitter or something. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me, if you want to check anything out, you can check me out at Vault-Kerion.com. That is my main website. That's where you'll see me posting all of the videos on YouTube. That's where you'll see me do text posts. You'll see me links to my Twitter, all my socials. Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok. Why do they all have T's? I don't know. Twitch. Again, T. YouTube's the only standout there. There's still a T in there. Facebook. No T. don't use it. Technically have it. Haven't posted on there in years. Oh well. And yeah, if you want to check out stuff there, as always, I appreciate a follow here on Twitch if you like what you saw. Or you can give me a follow on YouTube if you want to just see the VODs as they come out. As always, I chop these up and to put them in little bite pieces. You can get them every single weekday. Get a little piece of rye. Ew, that sounded weird. Anyway. And I want to say to all of you out there who were hanging out, whether you're lurking, whether you're chatting, I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. How awesome? Well, so awesome that we're going to roll that video again for those who didn't make it in right away and are just kind of chilling in the back. Because I love this video. I think it turned out great. So one more time for those who missed it in the first time, give it a check out, and I will catch you next time. Not this Saturday, playing Final Fantasy 16 offline, enjoying the hell out of that game. I even took time off work to play it because I'm a huge nerd, and I do that for video games I'm excited about. But next Tuesday, we'll be back with, I don't know what, because we're not going to start Final Fantasy 7 until July something, so we'll just play some random fun vacation break stuff then. Who knows? Maybe we'll continue our Mass Effect playthrough. Kill more people. That's fun. We'll check it out. Anyway, here's that video again, and then I will see you next time.
Hello, everybody. My favorite video game franchise of all time. Hello. A Final Fantasy game I have never played before. Hello, everybody. The job system. Huzzah! Hello. I don't know how you're supposed to combat that. Hello, everybody. I was killed by squirrels.
Hello, everybody. And it was this game that motivated me to keep going.
Hello.